What's up with it? Boy, he's elite tapping in. Trill casting and lasting. When I'm supposed to be at work making good money. But I don't know, man. I think I may have got it. I may have got it figured out. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to be brave, even when I'm have to jump out there on faith. But I'm doing some peculiar shit now, though, fool. I'm doing some old nigga shit. I'm going to drop off a color guard, nigga. I know y'all don't know what that is. I know y'all don't know what a color guard is, but I'm going to drop that shit off, man, and get to them so I can, you know what I'm saying? So I can boom, boom, boom on your black ass, bitch. But yeah, I decided I'm going to go ahead and be a content creator full time. What kind of content I'm going to make? I don't know. I'm going to make I'm finna lose y'all. Don't go nowhere. I'm in the country. I'm finna lose y'all. When I get right here, I normally lose a motherfucker. But I ain't going nowhere. It's just my service bad. But yeah, I decided I'm going to go ahead and be a content creator time now. Now that I done got fired, I'm going to be a content creator full time. I'm going to make reaction videos. I'm going to go downtown in the put the microphone people and ask them dumb. I'm going to ask them how to spell shit, because you know the United States niggas is dumb as a bitch. Well, this what the deal is. I got fired because freight is slow right now. The same reason I left my independent company. There's something going on with the economy where freight is not as an abundance as it once was. So because I was the last one hired, I was the first last one hired, I was the first one fired. Not only was I fired, two other guys were fired. Yeah, I was paid off and given a separation package. So yeah, I guess I'm back. But yeah, I guess I'm back. But yeah, I was just trying to work there long enough so I can get back caught up with everything and get my shit straight and then crank my truck back up. But God might be telling me to go crank my truck up now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just have to take it like that. Don't get me wrong, I am kind of afraid because I've been in this position before when I first started. But that was such a long time ago. And since I first started, I didn't wind up buying 2 trucks, like being far away from this position. And then here it is, boom, back in position years later. You would think I did something wrong, but I'm going to be honest with you. I put my best foot forward and did everything the right way. The only thing I can say I did wrong at the top of 2023 At the bottom of 2022 and the top of 2023, I've been in the trucking business to witness it start to tank the way it did. So, yeah, I put in a couple of applications and they got people emailing me left and right. But I had never been in the trucking business before and seen it, so I didn't know what I was looking at. So at the end of 2022, when I first took that big old hit for 11,000 and shit, I probably should have considered it out back then. But I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, that the game was gonna get sour. I thought, okay, boom, I'll get back to work, I'll shake back. But it's like I just kept taking loss after loss, putting my truck in the shop. And then the economy went bad and the freight got slow. So it got to a point where, man, I wasn't making shit. And everybody was saying, and I was an owner operator, but everybody was saying by the time the election come, things gonna pick up. So we're in that area of the election and whatnot. So I don't know if it's picked up or not, but I'm gonna have to just probably go ahead and just dive back off in that water and see what it do. You know what I mean? It's a funny place to be in, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's a funny place to be in because I didn't like working for a company, but I was beginning to like it. You dig? I was beginning to like having a company job. It was like nobody really liked having a company job, but started to see all the perks of having a company job. So let me see, increase the Trill merchandise, sell more. Well, that's like a different thing. See, the Trill merchandise that's a different business. I have different businesses. Trucking is my main business. You see? Trucking is my main business. I got way more money invested in truck than I do in Trill gear. Trill gear is on kind of like automatic. Like Trill gear is on automatic pilot. Like all the catalog is there. It is up and running. So whenever somebody orders something, it does what it does. Now, to increase the sales, that would be a good thing, but that would have to be me starting to do marketing and promotions. And I don't even care to do that because the brand just sells itself. Like, so I can put more marketing money into Trill gear, which I might do that soon. But I just like the way it do. I like the organicness of the sales. I like that some days I'll run and sell shit to people. I like some days we'll go to like a car show, a convention. You know, I like what because I don't have a big team like I used to have. 4, 5, 6 people, you know what I'm saying? Everybody moving in the same direction, in different directions on the same mission. I like the way I move by myself. But you're right. I wish I could increase the sales like that. You know what I'm talking about? When the people see Trill, do they automatically connect it to UGK? Exactlamundo. And that's what it's supposed to be, automatically connected to Port Arthur, Texas, UGK, land of the Trill. You dig? Pimpin' Bun made the name popular and worldwide, but niggas from my hood came up with the name, and we representing that shit since the late 80s. And I've been selling the gear since 1999. You dig? I've been selling Trill gear since 1999. So I'm one of the first people, along a couple of others, to actually print that shit, stitch that shit, say that shit, mint that shit, and represent that shit. Know what I'm talking about? And we got documentation. I like about my story is documented like a motherfucker. You just know nigga getting on the internet talking. My shit got documentation, not just accusation. You see what I'm saying? But nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Human being just like everybody else, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm scared. Straight up. I'm scared. That's all I can say. I'm scared because I'm jumping in the grown man game with a few $1,000s. Damn it, boy. And that wasn't what I was trying to do. I was not trying to do no grown man shit with a few $1,000s. Normally, when I'm in the game, I learn to have about $10,000 reserved. And even then, you still might need a bit more when you playing this type of game. When I get it my way, hopefully soon, I'm gonna have my reserve of probably like 3 racks each truck. I want each truck to have 3 racks reserve money. But right now, nigga, I'm about to jump in the game with about 3,500. You know what I mean? I'm about to jump back in the game with about 3,500. Y'all niggas don't know what this is, huh? You know what this is? Nigga, this is a... You know what this is? You know what this is? I gotta go drop this off. Hold up. Nigga, this a box shit. Yeah, nigga. Nigga, that was a box of shit, fool. Let me see. You ever meet Michael Moore from TV? I seen him interview Pimp C. This nigga got a big ass pistol on his side. Oh, damn. All these niggas got guns. Oh, these niggas police. These fat ass big belly motherfuckers undercover police. I see you, boy. Them bitches gonna shoot. Them fat bitches ain't gonna chase you. These fat bitches gonna shoot you. Yeah, so if you look, R.I.P. to Michael Moore, to answer your question. If you look on Michael Moore, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. I'll show you better than I could tell you. Nigga, I could tell you, but I'd rather show you. Yeah, nigga, I just dropped off a box of shit. Literally. You dig? I just dropped off a box of shit. Nah, I don't like that, man. It's grown man shit. It's shit you gotta go through. Okay, so you say, did I get to meet Michael Moore? This would let me know you niggas don't really know me. Y'all niggas don't know me.
It's a lot of niggas that's hungry, man, and listening to niggas' music and getting inspired by it, but not having the real options, because a nigga tell you, say, man, I'm finna get it, but all a nigga gonna do is stunt to you. Nigga ain't gave you not A, B, C, or how to do shit, so you still gotta figure that out. And with music, a lot of people follow us to the point of, it's some ignorant niggas out here, man, that actually need instruction. I know a nigga ain't got time to raise no nigga, but you gotta dig. A lot of these young males, the fathers wasn't really there to raise them, so the streets raised them. The average nigga think that when he come out of jail, being real is shit in a nigga hand and send a nigga ass back to jail. Yeah, that's cool on some street shit, but at the same time, my nigga, we keep fucking over each other and fucking each other because we got the same.
Yeah, nigga, I know Michael Monroe. Before he died, he did a hell of an interview. Can you dig it? Too real for TV. R.I.P. man. Before he died, Ivory P. I'd met him before, you dig? But Ivory P. told him he need to interview me. And we tied in and did a hell of an interview. And shortly after that, wound up passing away. I think he was diabetic. And he was giving this before he died about him being sickly. And he was talking about the lavish lifestyle that we live. We gotta be careful. It's gonna catch up with us and it'll cause harm to us. And it really tripped me out because homie was a more slender dude. Like he appeared to be in good shape. So I wouldn't think that he was sickly. You dig? He appeared to be in good shape, but he actually was sickly and he wound up passing away. R.I.P. to the homie. But we did a hell of an interview. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I started to open up more. You see, I barely was doing interviews while I was just really talking about real shit. Most of the interviews I was doing prior to some of that was just basically campaigning and selling what was to come. I wasn't giving too much insight of my perspective, my passion about different things. But in that interview, because it was too real for TV, I felt I should go ahead and speak on some things that was pissing me off. You dig? I should go ahead and speak on some things that was pissing me off. Like in particular, what speaking about in that segment was a lot of times different artists, different individuals who've got in financially good positions or prominent positions. Maybe when they were, young in the game, they were screaming they doing this or doing that for the hood, or we got it out the mud, all that shit. When in actuality, they don't really give a fuck about the next man. Because if they did, if you're a certain resource and I know what that said and I give a fuck about you and I'm supposed to fuck with you and you contact me and you be like, say, man, I'm trying to eat, my nigga. I'm looking for this right here. You know anything about it or can connect me to something that has something to do with it? And instead of me telling you, yeah, of course, my nigga, I got you, I tell you, shit, man, I don't know nothing about it. When in actuality, I know all about it and I'm fully connected to it. So I don't respect shit like that. I don't respect shit like that. Like, I got a couple of people that I consider, go-to friends if I have an emergency. But I'm not in a position where I feel like I'm gonna call them and say, hey, let me borrow money. I'm gonna call them and ask to connect me to a resource where I can make some money. You see what I'm saying? I'm past that mature level of saying, hey, give me some of your money. No, nigga, I know you wealthy, I know you rich. I'm not one of your friends that's a blood sucker. You dig? I'm not a blood motherfucking friend. I don't count niggas' pockets. What's yours is yours, and what God got for me, he got for me. I called one of my people that I'm speaking of yesterday, and we had a discussion and asked him what I asked him, and immediately he started handing out resources. See, that's what real individuals do. He started handing out resources. Hey, call this number. Hey, contact this. Do this, do that. Now, this ain't even a person I shot marbles with. This ain't a person that owed me a motherfucking thing. But because they got real in their heart, they don't have no reserve about sharing resources with real niggas. It's a lot of niggas got tainted hearts, man. And they have a problem helping you getting along in life. We all need a little help every now and again, whether it be finances, direction, or just a shoulder to cry on sometime. You did? We all need that. That's why you have so many individuals that crash out. They feel they don't have nobody to talk to. You know, it's a very lonely world when you have millions and billions of people in the world. Little dumbass of your drive. You just started driving. Don't be looking at me worrying about what the f I'm doing. I'm a professional driver, little girl. And I ain't in no goddamn hurry. You got billions of people in the world, but individuals still feel lonely because the most intimate secrets or problems you might be going through, you feel vulnerable because you can't open up and really talk to anybody. Because most people will take your information and use it against you. Vulnerability in the hood ain't a good thing. When you expose the area that you weak in, that's what motherfucker you. So even though I might come through and say, hey man, I'm scared of this or scared of that, a nigga can't fuck with that. I already done protected it. I ain't on a nigga for shit. So it's protected. I don't expose shit to a nigga. I don't show a nigga shit. Nigga don't know shit about shit. But what the fuck I tell them or what the fuck I sell them. Smoke Swisses, we grinding, leaving stains on cerebellum. You know what I'm talking about? But I understand. If you got real friends, it's very rare. You got real friends, Pimp J. It's very rare. And y'all keep each other sharp. When you got real and you got genuine friends, they might attempt to start doing bitch ass shit. They might attempt to start doing bitch assness. Because the world is so bitch assness. But see one of your real friends doing bitch assness and bitch ass shit, for you to remain a real friend, you check them on that. And I ain't saying check them and be ready to wreck them. Check them and let them know you pull his collar. Say, my nigga, you real, my nigga. Don't let the world change you fake. You already proven you was real. You stay in this lane. You stay in this motherfucking lane. Don't you become fake. That ain't what it's hitting for. If you didn't keep it Trill this damn long, you might as well go on out, Trill. I put many people with good paying jobs, electrical, and these refineries down here. You got a good trade. You got a good trade, and I salute you. That ain't average trade you got. You got an elite trade, Zay Sanchez. Being an electrician ain't no little boy shit. Being an electrician is some grown man shit. You dig? See, I dropped out of school in the 9th. I was gone for pint. I had a spliff in my ear. I was just that damn Trill. But when I dropped out of school because of a combination of things. One of the main things was I didn't get it. One of the main hiccups was in math. I didn't get it any longer. I was lost and trying to ask the teacher multiple ways to help me. And he was trying, but I just didn't get it. You did? I just did not get it. You know, I remember one time he got frustrated. He said, God damn, what I got to do for you motherfuckers to get this shit? He say, y'all like that damn rap hippity hop beebity bop. He old white man. He had curly hair. He looked like Gallagher. He looked like Gallagher. And he was one of them white men that you couldn't put a finger on because when you say this or that about him, he'll prove you wrong. Like I remember one time, I told him, I say, nigga, you don't want to help me because you prejudiced. And he said, come this. And I went to his desk and he up his wallet and he showed me a dark-skinned black woman. And then he showed me breed kids. He said, you know who these people are? I said, no. Who is that? He said, this is my wife. And these are my children. I say, so, nigga? White girls? No. But I did not know that he was married to a black one, you know what I'm saying? And he was really cool. He really was a good dude. When I think back on it, man, really was a good dude. And he was trying his best to help us in the best way he could. Some of us was just distracted. And that was my case. I was distracted. All it took was me being easily distracted and not being able to get it. Because when mouth started elevating and changing, I was in the sauce. So because I was already lost in the sauce with mouth, it was easy for somebody to say, hey, let's skip school today and let's go to the cuts. Hey, let's stay and go fuck some hoes. It was easy for me to make that decision. It was the wrong decision because they was giving away a free education prioritized. I learned after I dropped out and sat out for a long time that if I would have put things in perspective and put priorities in there, I would have had time to do everything that I was doing. But I wanted to involve drinking and smoking and fucking hoes during school hours. I didn't have to do that. Drinking and smoking and fucking hoes could have easily been done in the evening time, the night time, or on the weekend. Why in the hell am I'm trying to fuck hoes and drink liquor and smoke weed except make 9, 10, 11, 12 in the morning? My priorities was fuck. And because there was a few other dumbass niggas at school with me who didn't have a sensitivity, they was able to fall into the same bullshit. But I learned something about a couple of the G's that I was running with back then. We used to school and go do all this old fuck ass shit and then come back to school and I'd get F's. I'd get D's and F's. When I would talk to my counterparts, the niggas who joining me on this dumbass campaign, I say, you got your report card? They be like, yeah, sir. I say, I got his D's and F's. Why these niggas tell me, shit, nigga, I got A's and B's? I say, how in the fuck, cutting class just like me, you smoking dope, smoking crack at that. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas smoking crack now. Niggas ain't smoking straight crack. Niggas smoking Primo. And the nigga ain't going to school. But how the hell you got A's and B's and I got straight L's? I'm doing something wrong. Come to find out, bro, these niggas was not dumb. These niggas was just attracted to the street life. These niggas were not dumb at all. They were just attracted to the street life. And one of my partners, R.I.P., Man, my damn contacts, my contacts really out of there. My contacts really out of there, fool. But I got to hold on to them bitches till next week because I can't go to the eye doctor until Tuesday. You know what? I need to call. Well, I'm cool. I call them bitches and see if somebody canceled their appointment. That's another crazy thing. Doctor's appointments been crazy. Like, everybody been going to the doctor. Everybody got an appointment. They can't get you in, you know? But I've been holding on to these contacts for dear life. But check this out. One of my partners, he was straight gangster, man. Stayed off in trouble. Loved the gear. Checked out the site. How stuff on pre-order for. Let me explain that to you. Certain stuff is in stock. But I ran into some issues where people was ordering stuff and I hadn't updated the site to say if it was out of stock or in stock. So what I'm allowing people to do is to pre-order an item. If it's in stock, you're going to get it immediately. But if it's not an item that's in stock, it's going to take maybe 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. But to answer your question, the pre-order might take up to 2 weeks. But if it is in stock, you're going to get it within a few days. So it's just my way of covering my tracks just in case what you order wasn't in stock. Yeah, to make sure you still get it. But yeah, man, so my partner, man, he was a young nigga. And man, he oral like a artist. Tall, dark skinned, good, dressed good, cool. Everybody liked him. Like, everybody liked him to the point that he had to offend people. He had to actually burden people something for them not to like him. Because everybody liked him. And we were peers. And I remember, like, when he started just acting bad, just doing this shit. And I would tell him, calm down, my nigga. Because I knew we had bright futures. I knew the type of youngsters we were, that our futures was going to be exciting. And to share that with him, because I knew, like, the type of females I pulled, just whatever I attracted, when I brought that back to what he attracted, nigga, it was like a gumbo funk. He always had some shit on. He always had some money shit going on, some female shit going on. Like, connecting with this nigga was like connecting to my second superpower. Then we had other niggas around us just as lit as us. I'm talking about way more turned. Man, we had a league of extraordinary young ass niggas, boy, that was about some shit. But this particular nigga, man, he just always wanted the how could I say, the approval of the older niggas. But long story short, he got killed. I think he was 15. He was that damn crunk. At 15, the whole community knew him, whether it was for sports, his personality, the street shit he did, or just the way he dressed and the way he carried himself. Like, everybody knew this kid and loved this kid. And he got killed when we were around 15. People still celebrate his name, his birthday, and his remembrance to this day. But I remember him being in class, and they actually came to get him. We was in FOM. We was in fundamentals of math. That mean you dumb. Well, that Navy good than a bitch. That Navy blue look good than a bitch, fool. Yeah. But we was in FOM, and we had been in there for maybe like a month and a half or so. And then a counselor, they came to the class and they summoned him. They called him up to the front. When he got up to the front, they told the teacher they made a mistake. his scores on his tests renders him to be nowhere near for him. Like he's supposed to be in algebra, this, like a smart kid. He was not supposed to be in there with us. So they told the teacher that they was coming to take him and elevate him and put him amongst supposed to be. This kid raised his hand and he said, "Can y'all leave me behind?" And they're like, "Why would you want to be left behind?" He said, "Any of my peers in here, my friend, I can help them. I help the teacher teach the class sometime." They thought he was trying to joke and clown because he was such a kid that stayed in some trouble. And the teacher agreed that he's that smart that he's able to help me with some of the other students or whatever. He's able to get on their level and help them along. So he asked, "Could y'all leave me behind so I could stay behind to help my peers?" They said, "We don't know how long we can do that, but we're going to grant you your request." And they left him behind to help us. I thought that was so honorable. I thought it was so compassionate that he even thought about the rest of his peers who wasn't click-clacking on what we were doing, and he wanted to stay behind and help us. Shortly after that, he was killed. He was shot down. Now, reason being why he was killed was his ambition, his desire for approval from the older G's. But R.I.P. to my nigga. Tripped me out though. A lot of my peers were actually smart, but just out there doing dumb shit. I had a partner like that, but passed away also in high school. Rest in paradise, Jay Hart. Yeah, man. That shit tripped me out. Like, my niggas was doing all that gangster shit, but them niggas was smart as hell. Hey, but look out, man, I go get me 2-3 miles on this treadmill and catch some of these motherfucking weights and shit. I gotta go cut this shit up. But yeah, I'm strongly thinking I'm about to go back independent already. I wasn't ready though, man. Damn it. I'm strongly thinking I'm about to go back independent, man. I really wanted a job for 6 more months, but I'm thinking I'm about to go back independent, man. I don't know. Y'all pray for me, man. Straight business. Pray for me. Like Vicious say, pray for me and I'll pray for you. I got a day for me and a day for you. R.I.P. to Vicious. We're going to see what it do. Trill Cast family. We go get this workout.